Hello and welcome back to INMR. In today's podcast, I'm going to be talking about Manchester City's next superstar. Brazilian gem Savio has been one of the stars in Girona's unbelievable La Liga campaign. The 19-year-old's been toying with defences all season, leading his side to second place so far, and they are real contenders for the title, which nobody was expecting. Although he's currently on loan at Girona from Troyes, I think it won't be long before we see him in a Man City shirt tearing up the Premier League. So today I'm going to tell you why that is, and if it does happen, then I'm going to give you a bit of background knowledge on him so you know what to expect when he comes over to the Premier League, because he is somebody that we're going to hear a lot about over the next couple of years. Savio can play on either wing and in the 10 role, so he's a very versatile player. He's got so many strengths. Dribbling wise, he's unbelievable, creative, agile, 1v1s are his specialty. He's very good in front of goal as well. He's a technical dribbler with the ability to get past defenders with ease, often using skills or flicks in typical Brazilian fashion. He's a 1v1 specialist, as I said, and this is shown by his average of 3.11 successful dribbles per 90 this season. Previously, he played on the right wing in order to cut in and shoot, but now at Girona he's playing on the left. However, this hasn't impacted his game at all, as he is so versatile. He still cuts in and just plays the ball with central players, but he can take other routes as well, as he's a very confident player. He likes to get on the ball a lot. He averages 2.77 ball carries into the final third per 90 and 2.25 carries into the 18-yard box per 90. In terms of progressive carries, he averages 5.37 per 90 and 10.57 progressive passes received. These are just a few stats that highlight how important he's been in Girona's attack this season. Savio is a creative winger, so it's essentially like having a midfielder playing wide, but is still as explosive and direct as an out-and-out winger, such as Jeremy Doku. Savio doesn't always come in. He's a selfless player who chooses the smarter option rather than what's going to put his name in lights. This makes him a very mature footballer, as his decision making is way better than what you'd expect from a 19-year-old. He's really tricky for defenders as they don't know his next move, as he's so good technically to be able to come inside and do it alone or go to the byline and put in a perfect cross for a teammate to get on the end of. Savio himself is a great finisher too. He's got 7 goals so far this season with a 74% shot accuracy. He doesn't take many shots, but when he does, they're often on target, which makes for a superb goal return of 1 goal every 2.2 shots on target. And that also works out as a goal every 4.6 shots, whether or not they were on target. Savio is a player that is in the City group. He plays for Troyes and is on loan at Girona, both of which are owned by the same people that own Manchester City. This means that Pep would be able to bring him over to the Premier League for a third of the price that he's worth. So that would mean he'd only cost Manchester City about 10 million. It won't be long before we see him on the wing for the European champions, because he has got bags of potential. That is where I'm going to end today's podcast. Thank you very much for listening, and I will be back soon with another one.